morning everybody, welcome in to Wednesday, oops, I'm getting comfy in my seat, Wednesday the 20th of July 2022. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we've got some astrology today. The moon is going to start off the day in Aries, is going to sextile Saturn and square Pluto and the Sun, who are also going to form a in opposition. And then the moon is going to go into Taurus. So yeah, the Sun opposite Pluto as well today. So this is about getting realistic, about shining our light and stepping into our power. We could be shining a light on soul level transformation. And the advice for today is to ground and simplify everything, keeping it all on the 3D. Okay, so let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say for today. Let's have a look. What do we got? Let's do these. So we've got Wisdom of the Oracle cards, and then we've got Marielle. So let's see, what do we need to know for Wednesday the 20th of July 2022? Messages from Spirit please for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So let's see the messages are for today. Again, Unfinished Symphony. This card has come up quite a lot in the last few times I've used this deck. Community, coming together with others, and time for a nap. Okay, so today is the first day of the Uranus North Node conjunction in Taurus as well. I've spoken about this before. From now, for about 3 weeks, it's the two planets, the two bodies are going to be conjuncting at 18 degrees of Taurus. So have a look at where that is in your chart, what house it is, for how it's going to affect you. And then also between the 1st and the 3rd of August at Lammas, Mars is going to join the party as well. So we've got some big energies happening at the moment, besides all the astrological stuff that I've already talked about today. So I talked about, you know, so there is no beginning and no ending in any of it. It's like a constant evolution and unfolding through life, and there's always more. We may have chapters with a beginning and the ending, but the whole story sort of continues to evolve. And I found this when I've been looking back and trying to find starting points for when things happen. It's I started there, but then that came out of that point and that came out of that. So it really is a continuing on all the way through till the end. So yeah, to keep on keeping on. And the message is to join with other like-minded people, community, and rest with them for a while. Time for a nap. The Sneaky Fox card, although the fox is snoozing, it keeps one eye open on things. But it's a message of sort of find a community or a tribe of other people that can help keep you supported as we go through this. And then when you found that group of people, that it's time for a rest, time to nap. Don't worry about things. It's all unfolding in its own time. Sometimes we just have to let it all go and just let it unfold. Have a nap. Okay, let's do some tarot and see what the tarot has to add for today. So what do we need to know for Wednesday the 20th of July 2022? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What help, advice, guidance and support can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? 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 I don't know where that came from. Anyway, let's just see. Put my R in there. Let's see. What do we need to know for Wednesday the 20th? Oh, I've just had my hair cut this morning. I'm still covered in little bits of hair. Have a bath later and get rid of it all, but yeah, at the moment it's like hair aromas. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers and the Five of Cups and the Six of Discs and the Knight of Cups. Oh dear, I wouldn't believe I just had a coffee. Okay, Seven of Discs, the Hermit and the Eight of Discs, and then we've got the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords, Three of Discs. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Wheel of Fortune, the times they are a-changing, we're evolving. Another little turning on the wheel. Change is the only constant in life, as they say, and at the moment we're going into experiencing a change. This could be connected to the Sun-Pluto conjunction, but I'm getting a feeling that it's more over the next few weeks with this Uranus North Node conjunction. Okay. Big energies, big transformation. One of the astrologers that I follow compared it to eclipse season, but a lot rarer than that because this energy is such a rare energy. So big changes coming in. Could find ourselves at a choice point with the Lovers, or we could be being asked to integrate the masculine and feminine sides within us, getting ourselves into balance so we can handle these energies. Below we have the Five of Cups, and it's a reminder not to block our flow. We do that, it can be through fear, or you know, sort of if we're having a really good time in life, we might want it to stay, we don't want things to change. But the advice of the card, it's best to go with the flow. So yeah, trying not to block ourselves off from the energy. And then the Six of Discs. This is about give and take, reciprocity. You know what I mean. Sometimes we're in the position to be able to give generously to others, and at other times we're in a position where we need to receive from others, and it's about sort of that sort of backwards and forwards of energy. It reminds me of balancing the masculine and the feminine energies within us from the Lovers card. Okay, and then we come to the Knight of Cups, a message of love coming in, or messages that open our heart coming in. The Knight of Cups comes riding in on his horse with messages that help us to grow, to flower, and again that evolving to the next stage. I'm seeing it very closely connected with this Wheel of Fortune card, and also with the flower and the colours, with the Lovers, the connections there as well. Okay, the clarifiers for today we've got the Seven of Discs, which is patience, and waiting patiently for the seeds we've planted to sort of bear fruit. In this deck as well, it's like sort of waiting for the new dawn to arrive, which comes in its own time. What I was saying back here, this time for nap, waiting for everything to evolve and reveal itself. We might be trying to rush things where really they need to be left alone to mature in their own cycle and own times. We have the hermit, go inside, connect to the light within, find wisdom. When we find ourselves, especially when we find ourselves being impatient or, you know, fretting and worrying about sort of when's it all going to happen. And this is why we need the community or the tribe, because I think sort of together it helps us to sort of work with the currents. I know definitely sort of when I'm on my own, I will tend to fret about things a lot more than when I'm in a community and there's other people, you know, sort of you keep each other in check, so to speak. And then we have the Eight of Discs. This is about showing up and doing the work. Again, we've got these opposing energies. I'm seeing a lot of balance going on here. Staying balanced as everything sort of comes round in its own time. The cards at the bottom, we've got the Four of Wands. Again, the opposite. This, especially in this deck, this tree, the roots are going down deep into Mother Earth, the Divine Feminine and Gaia, and the branches and the leaves and everything are reaching up towards the Divine Masculine, Heaven, God, and that the imbalance between the two, between the two opposing forces, with more balance and energy next to it, the Two of Swords. And this is about waiting. We can't see the way to go forward yet, and so it's that patient waiting, staying in balance as everything unfolds for us and around us. And then with the Three of Discs, it's more working together, this community. Okay, we're stronger when we work with each other. We help each other to build ourselves up. And that's the message I'm sort of getting today from the cards. Working together. It can be sort of, when we're going through big energies in astrology and things like that, it can be quite difficult to, when you're on your own, to maintain that balance and things for yourself. It's a lot easier when you've got other people that you can talk to that understand, and that sort of you can see them going through things as well. So that's today's energies. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. And for a personal reading from me, email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.